A lot of people think that being a pharmacist, you're just stuck in a pharmacy, community pharmacy specifically, counting pills. You go home, you wake up, you repeat the cycle. In a way, this is true. A lot of people, when they graduate, they choose community pharmacy because A, this is the faster option, B, this is the easier option to get into, especially for someone who didn't have any experience in hospital before. So that leaves either manufacturing or industrial or basically community pharmacy. So yes, community pharmacy is the easier path, but we do more than counting pills. So we do verifications of the prescriptions, the dosing, the interactions. We do minor ailments in Ontario, Canada, which is we prescribe for certain conditions which are considered as minor. The injections, the vaccines. So we do way more than counting pills, but that's not the point of the video. So the point of the video is, do I regret going to pharmacy school? And the answer is no. So basically, community pharmacy can get very overwhelming. You can deal with a lot of nasty patients, and you just have to learn to get along and like move forward. But it gets to a certain point when you think that, will I be doing this every day for 30 or 40 years till I retire? And basically, working as a community pharmacist has its rewards as well, like you're helping the patients, yada yada yada. But like you always put yourself first. So you think, is it enough for me to save money and retire with money in my bank, not retiring as a poor person? So pharmacy, if you rely on it alone, and I'm talking about Canada specifically, being a community pharmacist is decent, but it's not a job that you'll be able to save a lot of money and retire comfortably at 65. So that's why I started doing side hustles. So side hustles can bring you a little bit of cash on the side so that your income becomes more sustainable and you would have more money to save or to put towards your retirement. If I wasn't a pharmacist, I wouldn't have started the side hustle that I started today. So basically, I have the company Simplified Pharmacy, which I started in 2020, but I started as writing blog posts. And right now, I have programs where I teach pharmacy assistants and pharmacists a lot of stuff. And I have well over 1,000 students and counting. So without being a pharmacist, I wouldn't have been able to accomplish that. And also, building a side hustle is very important so that you would have something that you feel more passionate about and something that, of course, bring you more income. But most importantly, it's something that you use your pharmacy knowledge into. So that goes for coaches, for example. I specialize more in the problems that I faced that I couldn't solve, and I try to solve with my programs. So, but a lot of people are also struggling with, like I'm talking about patients, like if they're struggling with diabetes, hypertension. So those people would also need a coach. So you can also be coaching patients and you use your pure clinical knowledge for that. So what I'm trying to say is, being a pharmacist doesn't limit you to just community pharmacy, but the sky is basically the limit. You can do way more with your pharmacy degree than being just stuck in a community pharmacy. I didn't quit my job yet, but it's something that I would keep until my side hustle is making at least 2 times what I make as a pharmacist from my salary. And if I have consistent income of 2 times what I make as a pharmacist, that's a good sign that you can start about going part-time, not even quitting your job. So part-time, so you can focus more on growing your business. Then once the business make 3 or 4 times X what you make as a pharmacist, then that's a sign that you can quit your job. So basically, the point of the video is, if you are a pharmacist, you shouldn't be stuck in community pharmacy if you don't want to. Some people choose to, and like, of course, that's their choice. But if you're someone that's looking for basically doing more than basically being stuck in a community pharmacy, I help people with that. So basically, I will leave a link in the description below with a free one-on-one conversation with me. If you want to talk to me about your goals, how can I step in and help out, I would love to. It's free, no obligations. If you're interested, just click the link below. You'll have to just book an appointment or one-on-one session with me. You'll see whatever date is convenient for you so that we can talk more. I mean, no obligations. I can just give you ideas. If you want to work with me, sure. If you don't want to work with me, totally cool as well. So again, the link is in the description, and I'll see you in the next video.